Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we are going to do a Marvel tier list here. Marvel Rivals tier list, not just Marvel. We're going to base these off of characters that we enjoy playing. I've played the game, a lot since getting the beta key. I mean, I guess it's a lot. It's a lot for a small amount of time, I guess it's the best way of saying it. And there's some good and bad and overall characters that, not necessarily that they're bad to play, just not exactly what I particularly want to play. So this is kind of my opinion. I know it's probably going to be different than other people because if you enjoy other stuff, honestly, I think the best way of saying it, like at least I play Overwatch. I play support mainly, then DPS, then tanks. So some of these tanks, more fun to play for sure, but not my cup of tea right off the bat, just because I'm not a big tank person. What do we got? The big Hulkster kind of plays like Diva, which is just an interesting concept because it's like, yeah, you get knocked back to your Bruce Banner form. I'm putting him middle of the road. It's a Hulk. I mean, it's interesting. He is hulking. I feel like he sometimes feels like the Hulk, and sometimes, depending on the fire range of people just pelting you with stuff, he doesn't feel like the Hulk. I don't. There's not much you can change with that because you can't make it comic book accurate because then everybody would pick the Hulk. You kind of have to move it around. So I think B is pretty good. Next up is Punisher. Punisher feels the same because he kind of plays like Soldier, but like also has the turret. There's like a lot of interesting things, and I really apologize for the Overwatch metaphors to it. It's the best way to keep my brain organized to see how much I play it because it's a game. People always get like, "Oh, you don't say the stuff like don't say it's like Overwatch." But why not? Why does it matter? Like Overwatch has dropped the ball on a lot of stuff and they're trying to put pieces together. So why can't another game go in there be almost the same in certain mechanics and certain stuff and still be fun? Like every game is a copy of other games. Overwatch is taking ideas from other stuff. Valorant's taking ideas from other games. Every game is taking ideas from other stuff, characters and stuff. And if you think about it, all these characters are mostly comic book accurate. So like they're not really taking anything. They're just using them and putting abilities to them and then putting them in a space where it works. And I think this game has a lot of potential, and I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of time to this game when it comes out. So I'll be excited. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy it too, and we'll do some more content on here if you guys are down. But Punisher, we'll put in B. I think overall, fun character to play. Not particularly the one that I would always lock in on, but like he's kind of like Soldier. Like I sometimes can rock Soldier for a couple of matches and have fun, but not always. Um, Not always my pick of characters. Next up is Storm. I'm putting S tier. I had a lot of fun playing Storm. Her ult is awesome, joining in that giant storm and everything. I have a lot of fun playing Storm. Her mobility is pretty fun. Her abilities overall are pretty solid. I don't really know balancing in this game yet because I've played a lot, but it feels I haven't played like rank, and maybe that's where I would see the real discrepancy. But man, just playing in regular lobbies, Storm is a lot of fun to play. Next up is Loki. I definitely feel like Loki has a lot of abilities and a lot of cool stuff to do, like being able to change between your clones or your illusions and stuff, which is just wild, and you have to think about a lot of different stuff. But there are very difficult to go against. Also, if you got somebody who really knows how to play him, I'll put him in A tier. I think he's a solid pick to play. Next up is Doctor Strange. I'll be honest, out of all these characters, is probably one of the ones I played the least. The whole meme with the teleport and you can teleport people into off the edge and stuff. It's pretty interesting. But overall, I haven't played super much, so I'm gonna put him in C. I know it might be a little bit of a cop out if there might be other people that play. I just think he's solid. I need to play more time in him, but he's probably not a character I want to play unless I'm playing with friends where I control a little bit. Manus is a really fun character to play. Good healing, good kit. I think in general. I quite enjoy her. She seems very squishy, which she's like kind of like a support character, so it makes sense. But she does really feels more squishy than some of the other ones sometimes. It just kind of depends. Rocket Raccoon with his like different abilities that he has that help around the field is kind of interesting. And I really enjoy it. I'm gonna put it in B. I kind of like. Well, I'll put him actually in A. I kind of like playing him, but it's not like super like I'm gonna always pick him. But I definitely do like him. He reminds me of Gazglow from Heroes of the Storm, which is a different Blizzard game, but like you have turrets and like different abilities like that. It kind of feels like you just have some mind. You have like map management with him, and I kind of like that. Hela, probably the second least character I've played, I think, out of all these guys, and I think that maybe I need to play some of these more because I'll put her in C. She's not bad. Like I'll be honest, with all the characters I've played, I've really enjoyed the majority of them. Obviously, I feel like tank and like the bigger ones that are like up in the thing of fighting is definitely not my play style, so they're going to be a little bit lower, but they're still fun to play. And if you have friends and you have support that's going to like heal you and protect you and stuff, it's fun. But if you don't have it, then it's not fun. And I think that's what I've ran into. Black Panther, same thing, right up there. But there's still his outfits are really cool. His like alternate red outfit almost wants to be a bit higher because I want to play him more and more because I want to just play with that outfit. But like I can't justify using my credits, even though they're credits that probably disappear after the beta. But either way, Groot is super OP. I feel like with all his walls and stuff, he's so fun to play. I feel like him in general, like if you have a Jeff or a rocket that can jump on your back and you can combo it, oh, chef's kiss. That's so much fun. My main duo, which is Scar, you've seen them on the channel a billion times, doesn't have a key, so I haven't got to play this game with them. But once that happens, we will be rocking the Jeff and Groot thing, and I will definitely be Jeff, not Groot. Next up, we got Magic, I think is her name. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. It has the K, so I think it's just Magic, but you never know. Overall, I think she's pretty solid. Not really my cup of tea of playing. I've used her a couple times, and I've copied her with Loki, and it's just not as fun. That up like you really have to have like the heart to be up there, up and going, especially in like conquest and stuff. I feel like you're just kind of out there in the open and just hoping that everybody around you is helping you. Luna Snow is S tier for me. Really enjoy playing her. Her ult's a little funky with her dancing around, but that's like my only gripe. Overall, it's still a fun character to play. S tier for me. Iron Man, another S tier character. His kit is just so awesome. You can get so many kills. I get MVP almost every time I play Iron Man and have like a pretty solid team. You know, I got to put that speculation because I have played Iron Man and I've had just a team where they don't do anything and I just get targeted 24/7. But if you have a team that kind of takes a little bit of aggro and you can kind of just do your kit and do your things, you can probably get MVP with him. Him and one other character that I haven't announced yet are like pretty much MVP almost all the time for me at the moment. Venom is just a lot of fun to play. He is just massive and awesome. He's not really my play style, but I can still appreciate that he's just a beast. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Spider-Man, I'm gonna put him in the middle. He's fun to play, and he does a lot of cool stuff. I feel like sometimes he's a little underpowered when you get into like certain things, but I think that's what he's supposed to be. Like he's not supposed to be like that take on the whole entire team type character. But I think he's just overall fun to play. I feel like a lot of these characters also get more fun to play when you have more people that are your friends because they look out on you or if you have a good team. So I think Spider-Man's on top of that. Magneto, honestly, have not really enjoyed Magneto that much. I still think he's doable like playing, and I think he definitely has some good power. I just don't really enjoy playing him as much as all the other characters. And I think that's just more of a personal opinion and not really the character itself. It's just how I feel. Next up, Scarlet Witch, S tier. That's my other character that I've been getting a ton of MVPs, and it's not even with the ult. The ult is also super OP, but like just overall, she plays like Moira from Overwatch, and you just can just do some massive damage, and especially if they don't see you and you get that upper hand, you're gonna take out tanks, you're gonna take out a bunch of people. It's fun. Petty Parker, probably one of the most like fun brawler characters that I like to play. I don't know why, other than I definitely think Groot and Venom are like the top two, and then maybe Penny's third. I'll put her in the middle. It's just a pretty interesting character. I felt like she was gonna play more like Diva, and she kind of has some abilities like that, but just not quite the same. Star Lord is interesting because like I feel like I haven't faced a good Star Lord, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just people aren't playing them or I'm just running not into them. I'm gonna put him in the middle. I don't think I really had a problem with him. I like Star Lord in general in the comic books and the movies, so I thought he was gonna be pretty cool. But you know, I think overall I have no complaints, no like absolute hey, this is the best character type of thing. Then we got Neymar. I'm gonna be honest. Never seen a Neymar in a match. I don't know what it is. Never seen him. I tried him out a couple times. Just wasn't anything too crazy for me. Maybe that's why. I'm gonna put him in D just because like I don't feel like other people like him. Unless I'm just running into that. I can literally say that I've played like a lot of games that I can just literally tell you guys I've never seen this man in the game. Like I've seen him in the character creation thing, and I've played him, but I've just never seen against him, and maybe that's just some weird thing. But I don't know. Adam Warlock with that mass res is just so much fun to try to pop. I'm gonna put it at A. I feel like the rest of his stuff is just, pretty decent, but you're just waiting for that ult with the mass reg. But also being able to res yourself is pretty cool. Thor, I don't think I've had as much time with because these two characters came out at the same time, and I think if you see how my VTuber looks and I'm cute and adorable, you can see that I probably picked the cute and adorable team. But I faced Thor a lot. He does seem very overpowered. He can definitely solo a lot of people, but if you can get some distance on him and dodge him, you can probably kill him. So that would be the only bad thing. And then Jeff, little Jeff, I like him in S. Definitely needs a little bit of a buff for the support side of things, but his ult's kind of interesting. You could do a lot of trolley things for it, and he's just damn adorable. I mean, come on, look at him. And that's what my Marvel Rivals tier list is. I will have a few of these. I had a couple ideas, and if you guys like more, we can kind of put some more in there. But just kind of sound off in the comics, even if it's just like a smiley face or something, because like that's how I know if people are engaged and kind of wanting certain content. I know it's kind of hard sometimes. I do a variety of things, and some people here for Overwatch, some people here for Dead by Daylight, and that kind of goes back and forth. So when that's kind of the case, it's kind of hard to know exactly if I want to branch out to other like games like this. And I really enjoy playing this game, so I feel like this is going to be one that I play a lot. So it'd be nice to see if you guys also enjoying tier list about it. But until this next time, it's Japan. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.